Between the three of us and once Julie gets here, over 36 years of coaching experience on stage today. Be present. Take advantage of this day to change your life and your business.
Oh my gosh, you want to see young Jimmy?
Yeah, what do you got? Let the people see. Oh my, that hair, man. That's pretty cool though. You gotta bring that back, that like.
No.
No? No?
No.
You had enough of that, huh?
Wow.
Let's go to the hotel and have a cocktail and maybe some food.
Yes.
Sweet.
There's just the fruit inside of my old-fashioned count as dinner.
So are we going back to the hotel?
Yeah, and we just told everybody if people want to come and have drinks and do stuff there, that's easier than... There's an SUV Uber on its way if you want to jump in with us.
Look at this pocket square, man. Tell me about this.
Oh, this is my custom suit from the Andre Philippe people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so you can do
very nice.
check with the inside right there.
Yeah, that'll do.
Maybe someday.
Say your name in it?
This one. Yep, right here.
Get out of here.
Oh my god, it does.
Oh, Nelson. Very nice. Custom.
I feel like
Custom made, custom paid.
Things that happen when you continue to, you know, build your business.
Yes.
Sometimes you get to splurge on custom suits.
On pocket squares.
On pocket squares, and sometimes too many squats, they'll get a little nervous that I'm gonna bust out of these things pretty
You
soon.
can bust right out. That probably up the attendance. If you started busting out of your if you lost your pants on stage.
Your custom suits have like just a 9% spandex in them, so it's a little bit of give.
Yes.
Booty give.
Yeah, I got a ton of testimonials out here on that one break.
What I like about coming to Playbook Live was that it was an opportunity for me to take my Beachbody business from a hobby to a professional business and then give you all the tools to do so.
it's amazing to have a mentor who is extremely successful in this business tell you, this is what I do, now you go home and do these steps as well.
What I love about these events is that you have these top leaders, these people that have changed their lives, giving you every bit of everything that they know, and they share so much with you. They hold nothing back.
So what I really liked about the Playbook Live event is that it's just completely different from Summit. It's actual training, actual nuts and soup of how do you run this business, how do you make this thing work.
Plus the energy of the group and seeing the people firsthand really is its own form of personal development.
So I attended both events, both Playbook Live events, one in Dallas and the one in Philly. I'm a mom, and so it's really important for me to take time away from my family. It has to be incredibly valuable, and this event, just like Dallas, has been absolutely worth it because we have such actionable items that they're giving us.
This is my first live event, and it has been amazing so far.
As coaches or as a business person, we tend to overcomplicate things.
You get on practical ideas and tips you can use right now to implement into your business that just gonna make it a lot better for you.
It's amazing because when you're here in these live events, light bulbs go on. Things happen that just inspire you and they propel you. I have this huge list of things I'm gonna do that is gonna make my business go forward.
I went to both Dallas and Philly, and even though they're similar events, they're the same event, I still have takeaways and actionable items from each event.
Yeah, it was good. I got, I think, 2 or 3 people who'd been to both, too.
Oh, that's good. So that kind of gives them a perspective of Dallas and Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right around the corner at the North Gate entrance.
I thought it was gonna be warmer. Me too.
Thank you.
This morning it was warmer. I was like, I can do this. Now I'm like,
This was a nice dynamic of 4 versus 5, and it was just like...
Well, just the dynamic you guys have together and you guys have together, and all 4 of you together work so well off of each other. It's not stepping on toes. You know when to back off when you need to. It's a good flow.
That was a good vibe on the...
Yes.
Good.
Everyone seemed very attentive through the whole thing. It's been such a long day.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that we moved that break because Julie noticed. She's like, I think these guys need a break, and I started to look out there. They're glossing over a little bit, but
look what I have to put up with. There's no time to relax. Just a camera all the time.
It's Inception. Yeah.
My life is a stage. I'm merely a player.
You asked for this. You asked for this. Dave, what do you think? Are you satisfied with today?
I have an idea. You were like, nope and no.
I'm never satisfied, really.
Look at you.
That's good though. That's good.
It was great. It was a great event. I was pretty happy with the way things turned out. I think it always can be, you know.
Dave was using the force on the audience here. That's what this picture is there.
Yeah, I like
He's
that.
Emperor Palpatine,
Here,
like you are.
Oh yeah.
You did mention that. You did mention that
Jimmy,
much.
I'll send you what I did.
That one, and then the one right after it is this one. Look at you, debonair.
Like either that or I'm trying to not fart on that. It's like I'm biting my lip like.
Kind of reaction though, right? Showed
Oh,
up.
how many? Listen to the
stats.
percentages, Dave. Very interesting.
Really fascinating.
So 282 people showed up. The percentage of people, we had 149 people that bought the flash sale tickets.
Yeah.
59% of them showed up.
So the cheapest ticket and the closest to the event.
We had
59%.
208 early bird tickets sold. 83% of the early bird ticket people came. And we had 23 general admission tickets sold. 91% of the general admission ticket holders showed up.
We're skin in the game.
Right. But think about that. That flash sale not only was the people in Dallas, it was the Philly people that got the really cheap tickets fast.
Totally.
Isn't it amazing? The more skin in the game.
I took a screen.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So like there's a lesson or a parable in there somewhere.
Well,
you know?
I think it's just, the data. Like, now you...
Obviously there were less of those tickets as well, but of like the full price tickets. But there's something about skin in the game. Okay, so, Philip was asking me on camera, he's like, so, the person that comes across this on YouTube, why do they not just go, okay, well, I got it, and I don't need to come to the event? Like, what would you say to that? Like, I know
I'll tell
my
you,
take on that
I already did, because, a bunch of people came up to me afterwards and are like, we did this training, because I did this training for my team, and we did this training, we did it with a group of people.
Online.
It was really good. And I was like, okay, how does that compare to this? And like, not even close. Like, first of all, like, it's not one person's perspective on it. It's 4 successful people's perspective on things. So you're getting different visions of how what it looks like, how it looks, what we do, how we activate, all that different stuff. And then it's also much more in depth. I gave a 10-minute thing about, do the system that we spent an hour on.
Right.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I think it's good for general purposes, and it's good to have there, but getting in the room versus watching something that you're probably not fully paying attention to anyway. I think that you're right about this Zoom culture that's developed, and I think it's problematic. It's problematic because people then multitask. I know.
Yep.
How many times have you put on a training and then all of a sudden I'll just click over here real quick. This part I don't.
And I'd even bring that up in my kind of debrief was like, because if you have it on in the background while you're doing something in the kitchen, or you have Facebook up, or you have 100 tabs open, and you're listening to the same content, but you're not taking it in the same way as if you're in the room and you're invested and you put skin in the game, and the energy of the other people around you don't let you relax. It keeps you kind of on edge to be like, I need to learn this,
Well, and think we did all this interactive stuff, right? Where it's like, okay, tell your partner, partner up with somebody. You can't. How are you going to do that from home?
Yeah, and you're taking notes if you paid and you showed up. You're taking notes.
Totally.
You're not doing that. This is on YouTube, and I'm taking notes.
Totally. And then I just know what moves the needle, and it's showing up. That's what it is. Julie talked about it in her segment there with things that don't take any talent. You don't have to be brilliant to show up.
Right.
It's just but you've got to show up. And, again, like I just go back to what I kept saying, which is if you want to be paid like an expert, you've got to become an expert. I've never mastered anything. I've never mastered anything just by doing a training that's on YouTube or Kajabi or whatever.
I didn't even get to use this, but I used the story of when I went to that first ski trip with you and Josh and all those guys, and I'd never really been snowboarding before, and Kelly asked me, she's like, so you don't like the cold or the snow, and you don't snowboard, why are you going on this trip? And I was like, well, I want to be with the guys. And so I literally jumped on YouTube and started watching like snowboarding stuff, so I could sit and watch the X Games all damn day on YouTube.
You're not doing
but
that.
I learned more in 5 minutes of falling on my ass 20 times than I could, by watching Shaun White on YouTube.
Pretty much simple.
You learn more of that than you did the tutorial. Again, I appreciate the viewers on YouTube. I love you. Look at you an event.
I love you too.
You guys are
There it is. Come on. All right. Very nice.
I know. Philip, let's talk about you.
Talk about world travel.
There will be time for that someday.
He said, I'm done at 10.